The term dark night of the soul comes from a poem by the 16th century mystic Saint John of the Cross, who described it as a period of intense spiritual desolation. It's a phase in your spiritual journey where you feel disconnected from the divine, from yourself, and from the world around you. During this time, the soul undergoes a purification process, stripping away the ego, illusions, and attachments that no longer serve you. It's a period of deep inner turmoil, where you might feel lost, confused, and alone. But this darkness is not without purpose. It's a catalyst for profound spiritual growth and enlightenment. How do you know if you're experiencing the dark night of the soul? While everyone's experience is unique, there are some common signs and symptoms. A deep sense of loss or emptiness. You might feel like something essential is missing from your life, even if you can't quite put your finger on it. Spiritual desolation. Practices that once brought you comfort, like prayer, meditation, or reading spiritual texts, might now feel empty or meaningless. Emotional turmoil. Intense emotions such as sadness, anger, fear, or anxiety may arise, often without a clear cause. Feeling isolated. You might feel disconnected from others, even from those closest to you, as if you're on a solitary path. Questioning everything. During the dark night, you may start questioning your beliefs, your purpose, and the meaning of life itself. This questioning is a sign that your old paradigms are breaking down, making way for new understanding. So, what is the purpose of the dark night of the soul? While it can feel like a period of intense suffering, it's important to understand that this experience is meant to purify and transform you. Ego dissolution. The dark night challenges the ego, the part of us that is attached to worldly identities and material desires. By stripping away these attachments, the soul is freed to connect more deeply with the divine. Spiritual awakening. Through this process, you are being prepared for a higher level of consciousness. The darkness clears away the old, making space for a new, more enlightened understanding of yourself and the world. Rediscovery of purpose. As you move through the dark night, you begin to see your life and purpose in a new light. What once seemed important may fall away, revealing a deeper, more authentic path. Connection with the divine. Ultimately, the dark night of the soul is about deepening your connection with the divine, however you perceive it. It's a journey from darkness to light, from separation to union with the greater whole. Navigating the dark night of the soul can be challenging, but there are ways to move through it with grace and self-compassion. Here are some strategies that can help. Embrace the darkness. Understand that this is a natural part of your spiritual journey. Instead of resisting the discomfort, allow yourself to feel and process it. The more you embrace the darkness, the quicker you can move through it. Practice self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself during this time. Remember, you're undergoing a deep transformation, and it's okay to take things one step at a time. Seek support. While the dark night is often a solitary experience, it's important to seek support from those who understand what you're going through. Whether it's a spiritual mentor, a therapist, or a trusted friend, having someone to talk to can be incredibly grounding. Connect with nature. Spending time in nature can be healing. The natural world has a way of reminding us of the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. Let nature be a source of comfort and inspiration during this time. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can help you make sense of your experience. It's also a way to track your progress and see how far you've come. Trust the process. Above all, trust that the universe has a plan for you. The dark night of the soul is not a punishment, but a preparation for something greater. Trust that you are being guided, even when you can't see the path ahead. As with all things, the dark night of the soul eventually comes to an end. When you emerge, you may feel like a different person, more aligned, more connected, and more at peace with yourself and the world around you. This process of transformation can lead to a profound sense of clarity and purpose. You might find that your relationships, career, and spiritual practices all take on new meaning. The struggles you faced during the dark night were necessary to bring you to this place of greater understanding and enlightenment. Emerging from the dark night is just the beginning. Now, it's time to integrate the lessons you've learned into your daily life. Here are some ways to do that. Continue your spiritual practices. Even if they felt meaningless during the dark night, returning to or deepening your spiritual practices can help you stay grounded in your new awareness. Live authentically. The dark night strips away false identities and attachments, allowing you to live more authentically. Embrace this new authenticity in your relationships, work, and daily life. Share your experience. If you feel called to, share your journey with others. Your story can provide hope and guidance to those who are still in the midst of their own dark night. Stay open to growth. The end of the dark night doesn't mean the end of your spiritual journey. Continue to stay open to growth, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity for further transformation. The dark night of the soul is a profound and often challenging experience, but it's also a gateway to deeper spiritual awakening and transformation. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Trust in the process, and know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on spiritual growth and transformation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.